I'm excited, man. I like casting in the morning. I feel more energized than I do in the evening.
Well, I would say the same thing if it was possible for me to fall asleep before 3 or 4 a.m. Because in general it's like 35 degrees in my room. Because the air conditioning works anywhere in the house besides my room. So that's it's pretty tough, man. Anyways, we are ready for Nerchio versus Thorzain. It's going to be one hell of a game, and hopefully it's going to be one hell of a day as well here at the European version of the Gauntlet. It's our first one. I've spoken with quite some guys who want to play. Not everybody wants to start against Thorzain, besides this one brave man on the left top side of this map.
That's right, it's Acer Nerchio. He's the red Zerg on your screen, the blue Zerg on mine. What the heck? There we go, fixed it. Now they're the same colors on both of our screens. And down in the bottom right is, of course, Evil Genius's Thorzain. I was giggling in the game lobby because when the players joined, both of them defaulted to TVT, like it was Terran, Nerchio, Terran, Thorzain. And Thorzain's like, go, go, TVT. And Nerchio said, too easy. I prefer a weak race. And then he picked Zerg. That's why he's so close to my heart.
I saw that. That's why he's a liar, man. That's why you can't trust people like Nerchio. I still have beats in my ear, by the way, from like the music. I'm not sure if you have the same.
We're rocking out to to the Gooch tapes, and now they're off.
Okay. Apparently it was just for us, not for you guys at home. So we see a gas opening over here by Thorzain in the right bottom side of this map, while Nerchio is going with his standard hatch first. What are you expecting to see out of Nerchio, Ben? Is it just going to be the good old Ling Infestor into Broodlord?
Roach Ling Infestor into Broodlord is what I would typically expect out of Nerchio. Thorzain getting gas first is not something I would have expected. As he is, you know, the Spoon Terran. He has that reputation for being the sit-back and macro guy. CC first, one racks fast expand. So seeing this early gas is a little bit interesting. He does only have 2 SCVs mining, though, and he's got a lot of money, so it looks like he will be dropping that command center. I think that gas was just for an early add-on.
Exactly, that seems to be the case. Kind of wonder what add-on it's going to be. He's going to build a command center on the high ground.
I think I know.
What it's going to be, Ben?
Come on, Tech Lab! Oh, damn it. I thought we were going to see a Reaper.
Nah, he had way too much gas with us. He had way too much gas, man. What's
he gonna do with all that gas?
What would he do with all that gas?
We need to ask Andre.
Yeah, Andre would be like, these gas timings, I get it. It's so important, man. Both queens are on the way. As the first extractor is down for Nerchio as well, so Nerchio mined gas quite early this time.
Oh, Nerchio is going to build
Roach Wine.
Oh,
that's a quick Roach Wine.
This could be a little bit of early game aggression out of our Zerg player, and I think it's going to go pretty well against Thorzain, as this isn't the fastest factory he could have possibly gotten. So the Hellions are going to be a little bit slow, and the likelihood of him seeing this before the Roaches are out is kind of on the low side, Kev.
Oh, and it's going to be double command center for Thorzain. That's something he has done so often lately. Maybe Nerchio has watched WCS Sweden as well. Maybe he knows about the way that Thorzain likes to play TVZ lately. Because this is not the first time I see him do it. And if Nerchio makes 5-6 roaches, I can actually think he can do some real serious damage.
I played against this build on ladder just a few minutes ago, Kev, and I got crushed, just brutally crushed. I tried to play macro against it, and by the end of the game, the guy had like 12 command centers. And I had like 2 hatcheries.
But now, Ben, there is only a single marine on the map. The first 2 helis are in production. Thorzain's going to drop the starport as well, so no additional racks, no tech lab on any barracks. That means no marauders. So he's going to have to defend this with maybe eventually a Banshee, but I think that Banshee is going to be way too late because these roaches are quick.
These roaches are going to be across the map in no time, Kev. And Thorzain's only real hope is that he can get some bunkers down. He's going to need to spot these roaches.
But he has 1 marine, even if he gets a bunker down. He has 1 marine.
Oh no, this could be so bad. Hellions are gonna see these roaches. One of them gets caught right away.
Oh, and misrallying the other one. He's gonna lose the second Hellion while the first one is extremely low on HP. That's the last thing that Thorzain could have used. He did put the tech lab on the barracks right now, and he's producing his first Marauder, but that might just be a little too late.
Uh-oh, here comes Nerchio, Kev. Very simple roach aggression in the early game, and Thorzain is in big trouble. Marauder is on the way, but the bunker is not complete, and it will not complete. So Thorzain, he's going to take losses here, Kev. He will have triple orbital. So if he can clean up these roaches...
The Marauder is kind of in the back. This one Marauder is his precious right now, Ben. If the Marauder falls, everything falls.
And everything's going to fall anyway. Roaches do get surrounded, and actually that's not too bad for Thorzain. He's going to do a lot of damage to these roaches. Second Marauder does pop out. Right now it's, whoa, look at the income tab. Nerchio has been droning behind this. 42 drones to only 20 SCVs. Finally, this is going to get cleaned up. This is great for Nerchio, but I don't think it's over for Thorzain.
No,
is it crazy to say that? He's got triple orbital.
Cass would agree with you, Ben.
Cass is ahead in this situation. This is standard for Cass.
Cass is like, I like this game. We see 4 mules being called down.
This is 20 more SCV than I was ready for.
I was expecting to be left with 5. I had like 20. It was pretty much GG. Banshees are on the way. Cloak is being researched as well. So I think you're right. It's far from over. But obviously Nerchio has to be quite pleased with the damage he's done.
Oh, sure. This is still Nerchio's game to lose in a sense. He's
well
ahead in
12
supply.
workers, Ben. That actually surprises me. I thought it was more than that.
Yeah, well, you know, I think he made a mistake running the roaches into the mineral line where they could all be surrounded. Thorzain handled that about as well as he could have, honestly. I'm very impressed with that defense. Cloak's coming, but Layer's already done. I don't think Nerchio's going to be surprised, and I love his choice to go straight to Spire. He saw the starport. He saw that tech lab. He's just countering the Banshee play, and he's also, you know, what is on the ground that deals with these mutas. We've got eBase finishing, so Thorzain can build turrets, but that's going to force a big investment at him.
Yeah, there might still be a small window for these Banshees. Cloak is going to be ready in 40 seconds, while the Spire is going to be ready in 70 seconds. So he will have a little bit of time to do damage. There's actually not a single bit of detection on the map. No Overseer, no Spore Crawler. He is going to reveal this first Banshee before it's actually here. Nerchio, you might want to get an Overseer.
Has he seen that Banshee yet?
I think he did. He must have seen it with one of these Overlords. It's impossible not to.
But he's not reacting to it at all, so either assuming there's no Cloak or maybe he just missed it.
Thorzain Cloak is ready right now. If you ever had a window, it's now. And he is actually going to be able to get absolutely free reign over this base for the next 20 seconds. So Thorzain is going to return the favor and kill a lot of workers from Nerchio.
Yes, and this is one of the ways that he can get back into this game, just shift clicking on drones right now. He's got 5 drone kills and more on the way. Overseer is going to finish morphing, and there are 2 queens in the main base. So 6 drone kills is all that Banshee's going to get for now. But now the Spire's done, Kev. We've got 9 mutas coming.
And he didn't see it, Ben. It was so close, but he didn't see the Spire.
And there's no turrets anywhere. There are only 9 Marines on the map, no combat shields, no stim. Neither of those upgrades are being researched right now.
I think he will start those the first one real soon with this tech lab on this barracks, but yeah, it's needless to say, Thorzain is in a little bit of trouble. He's actually going to try to float over his third orbital now already. I think that's a little over eager. I love the position of this Banshee.
Yeah, Banshee still being relevant, but the mutas do come and deal with it. That does reveal the mutas, though, which is a really, that's a big deal for Thorzain. Now he's able to prepare a little bit. Turrets start immediately. He's got armories going down. That's for the +2 upgrades, not for Thor's. But he may actually make one now that he knows these mutas are coming.
Immediately Nerchio goes back to droning mode behind this. 10 more drones in the way. I think Nerchio picked up 1 more Banshee over there. This orbital is forced to lift up right now. Mutas flying straight into these Marines despite not having stim. They still get a couple of shots off.
Look at how well Thorzain's done recovering economically. It's 53 SCVs to 62 drones, just showing the power of that triple orbital opening. He's in a really fine spot economically, and he's got more barracks going down, so his macro is about to take off.
And the first tour is on the way, and I really don't think that's the wrong decision at all. It's so nice just to have 1 tour. It makes it so much harder for these mutas to be effective. Wow, excellent defense so far by Thorzain.
Yeah, very impressive. I honestly feel like revealing the mutas to kill that Banshee was a mistake by Nerchio, because it gave Thorzain that very small window he needed to get some defenses in place. And now Thorzain's looking damn near ironclad, Kev. I do not think that these mutas are going to kill much. But what is good for Nerchio is that he's now up to 70 drones. Ooh, siege tank almost.
And what else is good that he's now dropping creep over here as well. One of the small things which is oh so annoying. We can't emphasize enough on how important it is that you do stuff like this, because this orbital is now delayed for another 45 to 1 minute.
Yeah, it actually takes 60 seconds for creep to completely recede. But it wasn't centered on that expansion, so the command center will be able to land a little bit faster. That big Zergling attack here into the 3rd base.
And there's still no stim. There's not even siege mode, so this orbital will still not be able to land. And maybe the new Overlord can float in and drop some more creep.
There aren't any Overlords in the area, but Nerchio's got a really impressive army right now, and he is going to once again engage against Thorzain, who's going to get almost completely surrounded. SCV's being forced to fight as well. That Thor's going to absorb a lot of damage, kills all the mutas, but these Zerglings are doing tons of damage.
Yep, a couple of SCVs do get close to the Thor, so they are repairing the Thor. I actually think the Thor might survive.
Hero Thor falls, and the siege tank will now go down as well. And
wow, nice.
that could actually be a killing blow. Thorzain's going to try to micro. He's got a few more Marines coming down from the main with the first medevacs as well. And Nerchio will be chased away, but just down to the third base where he's not going to do... Okay, now he's going to attack that a little.
Thorzain will soon finally have Stim though, that's a good thing for him, and he didn't lose that many SCVs right now. He still has 55 SCVs, and most importantly, he's actually ahead in upgrades, man. He's gonna have 2-2 soon on his bio. The only problem is, will he get enough bio units out before Nerchio makes another go at it?
Yeah, he is ahead on his bio upgrades, but Nerchio's at 1-1. He's got Zergling and Fester, and there's not a whole lot on the ground that is good against Zergling and Fester. No bunkers are in place.
Oh, so clumped
Marines
up.
are so clumped, and
wow.
Huge fungal. And immediately Thorzain taps out. GG, Nerchio is our first winner of the European Gauntlet. And people were already joking in chat, no, don't pick Nerchio first. Nerchio first means all kill. Well, that's one game down. 75 bucks for Nerchio. Thorzain, unfortunately, does not win anything except for the admiration and love of his peers. Well played there, Thorzain.
Yeah, very well played. I really enjoyed that game. Already talking to players who's going to be next. All kill would be a very, very sick achievement. I don't think it's going to be all
possible.
I don't think it's going to be easy. I mean, we have a couple of really good Zergs around as well, and ZVZ has, I mean, I wouldn't say weak matchups from Nerchio, but I don't think he's as dominating in ZVZ as he is in ZVT and ZVP. So, guys, I think we're going to head over to a very small commercial break. Congratulations to Nerchio, already has 75 bucks. But the real question is, of course, Ben, how many bucks is he going to have in approximately 2 hours?
Could be a lot. Stick around, guys. More Gauntlet coming up after this.